What is up, YouTube? This is Jay Phoenix Gaming here with an Xbox Live segment on, you know it, this is Grand Theft Auto. Now I'm here with Pat Mawini and GMG 500 Stone. If you don't know who these two are, they are the recent people that I've been playing with and doing reviews and videos with from my past segments and video game playthroughs. Chris and Glenn, tell YouTube what's up. Alright. Now, the reason that I'm doing a video on Grand Theft Auto is because, as you all know, there's been a money wipe that has occurred throughout the whole entire nation, the whole entire world, basically. So, what has recently happened is Rockstar, they have taken the money and banned the people who have recently modded their games and who have passed out money to recent players. And what they did was they even got the people who are innocent. So the people who were never involved in receiving money or counterfeiting the money, they were also the ones who got banned, which I think is very unfair, because all the people who saved up their money, their hard-earned money, doing most of these bullshit missions, because Rockstar knows that most of these missions kind of suck, except for the ones for Martin. They know that when people work their way all the way up to the top, and then to just have everything taken from them, well, I for one don't see that as a fair cause to the situation. I mean, I know that there were some people who counterfeited, but come on, I've never heard of a such thing called counterfeited money for a video game. I mean, of all the times that we've played Grand Theft Auto 4, for the people when that first came out, yeah, there was a lot of people who were online, but no one really did anything when there were people modding on there, having Uzis filled with rocket launchers, and people who were just flying across the map with their freaking cars and trucks, which is simply impossible. So, I'm going to let Glenn tell you what he thinks about the game, how he likes it, and then Chris, you can go. So, go ahead.
Alright. Well, first of all, I feel that the game is bullshit. I had $10 billion, and now that shit is all gone. Alright? It takes a motherfucking Warzone to rank up to 100. I'm only 97. And it takes like a fucking long time to rank up. But the game is okay to some degree. And I don't really too much like the online. I did like how they changed the season for the Christmas. It was snowing. That shit was actually nice. But taking counterfeit money, so-called counterfeit money, kind of fucked up. And then the money that I made, I at least could have kept. Like, I made $1 million and shit. Only got 600 now. So
600,000?
Fucked up. No, I made $1 billion.
Oh.
And then they gave me 500, but now I got 600 because I did some other missions. But yeah, but at least we can help our stuff though. You know, I still have my tanks, helicopters, and all that. But shit, taking everybody's money, that is pretty fucked up, especially the ones that bought money, got their money taken from you. So say if you bought $40 worth, which is $2 million or something like that, that shit's gone. Because whoever even had money, they took it all away. It doesn't matter if you got it legit, illegal, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and then and what I don't get is that they too busy trying to ban people and take people money away. But we wouldn't be doing all of this if they didn't have hype. What's the hype set? We've been waiting for the hype since what? Since September the game came out?
Yep.
So, you know, what can we do for money? Because these missions is like not giving us enough. 20,000, and then you gotta find the mission again. Because you cannot replay the mission. Now when we was able to replay the mission, you know, we could keep doing the mission over and over. But see, we can't do that no more. So I feel like they kind of putting a they restricting the shit a little bit too far. But It's Rockstar.
Chris, any words?
Well, you guys know I got rid of the game.
Right.
But I played it to death with you guys, back to back. I knew the game was going to fall down when, they fucking stopped letting you replay the missions. I mean, you pretty much had to, fucking continue to go through in hopes that you got the same mission again. And before that, they reduced the amount of money you was getting from missions.
Right.
Yes,
So, I mean, you take, a $10,000 mission, then you reduce it down to $2,000. That's a huge difference. It takes a lot longer, to earn anything.
With that girl Amber later?
And, they continue to wipe and they continue to ban people and they continue to, restrict the game more than what it needs to be. That's the only way that, they're messing up their own game. People are going to trade the game in. They're not going to want to deal with that.
Yeah, so recently Chris, he sold the game because he didn't really care for it too much. So I was actually glad that he sold the game, because after this crap happened, I said, okay, enough is enough. Like, no one shouldn't even have to worry about playing this shit anymore. I took a little break off the game for at least like 2 days. I mean, it may not seem like a huge difference, but shit, Rockstar, I'm sorry, but y'all fucked up. Y'all are a bunch of fuck ups. Y'all got the fuckery going on in your company that no one can actually comprehend.
And it still didn't ban nobody, because it's still like level 955, 672.
Yeah.
Crazy fucking numbers like that. I don't know why you want to be there rank, because after you like, what, 110,
100.
120, you unlock everything?
Yep.
What the fuck? Why you need to be 600 for anyway?
Because...
But, now we gotta struggle for motherfucking mansions now. Because I'm pretty sure mansions gonna cost, what, $2 million? Damn near.
Oh, they had mansions now?
there was recent word that there were going to be mansions, like when the heist comes out, that they were going to release a mansion for everybody to buy. So me and my friend Glenn, we actually came out lucky around Christmas Eve, I believe, because there was someone online and I didn't know who it was. Even if I did, I can't really release that information because I'm not eligible to do that. The person, they were delivering us a whole lot of money, and basically I just saw it as an act of goodwill because you can't really get too much money off this game, and it was nice to have a helping hand like that. So I messaged the dude, I was like, hey, have a nice and Merry Christmas, God bless you. So I basically kind of got really irritated when they took my money because I actually needed that money. Everyone who received that type of money, they need that money. That's what Rockstar doesn't understand.
Yeah, well, no, you need that shit.
I mostly definitely need it because every time I do a mission, I waste hell of a lot of ammo, and I have to keep going back to ammunition to buy my ammo. I have to rank up so slowly just so I can get an upgrade, which is...
Yeah, ammo is like fucking like a good 100,000 right there.
Yep.
If you buy max ammo for all your guns.
Yep.
Especially when you start getting higher and higher, and then you unlock new guns and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, but honestly, I don't know if you guys keep up with the news, but you know how they got that new healthcare website thing? I think that they took all you guys' money to fund that website. It's Obamacare. We saw this shit happening. And honestly, like, I just blame Obama and the economy for this.
Obama needs to give me my goddamn $2 billion.
You need to give him my damn $300 billion shit. Because when I found out that the money was taken, Glenn, he called my phone when I was at work and he said, all the money's taken, what the fuck? So I said, okay, I gotta go home and check this shit out. Now, I had about like $3 billion or something. And then they reduced my money to $200,000 in my bank account, $100,000 in my pocket. Even though when I had that $300 billion, I had at least more than $200,000. I had at least $700,000 in my pocket. So basically, I just refer to Rockstar just saying that you just typically stole money from a lot of people, which is really asinine. So this is why you can't make Game of the Year, because you fuck up too much. That's the reason why you got the fuckery over there.
Losing characters, man.
Oh, that's another point. When the
that
game,
was the beginning of when the game first came out. Like they said there was going to be problems and wipes would happen. But they warned people for that one. I mean, you can't really hold that against them because they did give us a warning.
I mean, they could have anticipated how many of us were going to get online on the release day. Because I thought the online was going to be available during the release, the same day that the game was released. So when I found this out, I was like, oh, okay, so we just got to wait 2 weeks until it come out. And then when it comes out, you got people losing their characters. They have to keep restarting their Xboxes a little bit to refresh the game. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, we can't be held liable. And it was nice that you gave us the $500,000, but I mean, you all knew what the money was going towards, and he blew me up. Shit. Like, everybody was going to buy that first house. They were going to buy some ammo. Everybody knew this. Even Rockstar knows what was going to happen with the money that people received. So, I mean, of course, we need more money. It's not a greedy thing. It's a liable thing to talk about because once you level up, you get new stuff. You get new clothes, car parts, parachute parts and stuff.
Parts is a bitch.
Especially car parts because all the challenges, you got to bust your ass for that.
Some fucking racing brakes, fucking what? 50,000.
And I was at least trying to get to level 70 to get my tank because I wanted to fight back some of the assholes that been blowing me up with a tank non-stop when I respawn. But I can't do it now because Rockstar stole everyone's money. So, any last remarks from you two?
I was just done with the game, like, you know, I'm not going back to it. I told myself that I'm keeping myself on that. I mean, it looks like they keep fucking it up, so I mean,
yeah.
fuck it. No point in continuing to go back to that shit.
Fucking give us money.
Yeah, but what's the point? They might do another wipe.
Yep.
So at least, hopefully I'll be 100 to get everything I want, and then they can do that shit. Hopefully, the mansions and all that be able to come out.
Yeah, the heist need to come out.
Okay, how many months for a goddamn heist?
I know, they did promise you guys, or they did promise us when I started the game a heist back in what? Fucking by January it'll be out. Bro, like halfway through this month or whatever.
Yeah, they fucking taking so-called counterfeit money from motherfuckers. Go get us a goddamn heist so we can make some money. I bet you the heist gonna be cheap as hell, $50,000. Better be some fucking millions.
Yeah, Rockstar, you need to get your shit
Michael
together.
got millions.
Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, they all got millions. Shit.
Yeah, and then when the game first came out, when we robbed, you know, the quickie marks and all that, we used to get like what, 4,000. Now we get what, 1,000.
Oh,
well, you gotta rob the Chinese people. Like, if you got a Chinese, I'm so serious. Like, if you got a fucking Chinese guy behind the counter, he has like got good 5,000.
And you can't shoot them before the freaking robbery is done, cause.
No, I shoot them because they shoot at me after I'm done with the robbery.
Oh yeah, true. But yeah, Rockstar, you need to get your shit together because you've made a lot of disappointments this year, especially with this release in the Grand Theft Auto series. I think your best ones could have been San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 4. I really don't know about Vice City.
Only the best Rockstar game I could say is Red Dead.
Red Dead. Yep.
So next one's pretty shitty. Like, the replay value now is so low. I was
so happy I body slammed y'all asses.
He kept trying to body slam us during the Max Payne playthrough when we were playing it online. When I did my recent Xbox Live segment, when I thought it was going to be called the Xbox 720, but now it's the One. We were having a debate.
I don't know why people thought it was going to be a fucking...
I mean, it would have made sense. You add another 360 to the number, and then...
Or just people already fucking shit.
But, yeah. But
I loved it because, like, people still thought it was going to still be called the Xbox 720, Even though they already confirmed it's going to be called the One.
I actually thought it was going to be 2 separate systems. I thought the 720 was still coming out in about like 10, 20, 15 years. I don't know. But yeah, Rockstar, you gotta fix your shit. Like literally.
Fix it. Add more clothes too.
I mean, more clothes,
animals.
more cars wouldn't hurt.
You're through to your garage. You need me
Get
to
some
bring you
mountain
around?
lions in this bitch.
I'll bring it by.
Buffaloes, all that type of crazy shit.
And just keep in mind, we're not trying to be greedy. We're just saying that that's at least what you could do for a little bit of compensation for putting everybody through this. I'm not trying to sound like
what can improve their game? I would say add the jet, but shit, it's not like I'm gonna buy it.
improve their ratings. So yeah, and the reason I haven't done a video in such a long time is because I'm gonna be moving all my Xbox and my other equipment to my room. So I'm just gonna get my room fixed up. I gotta buy me a new TV, some more camera equipment. So I'm doing this video now just to keep you all updated, like, hey, I'm still here, I still got an account going on, y'all can still view my videos, and I'll try better in the future to put up a little bit more. So until then, this has been J Phoenix Gaming, GMG Gaming, and Pat Mawini. So I thank you all for joining us in this segment, and I want to wish you all a nice day. Goodbye.